Good evening, this is John from New England Prepper, and today I'm going to be talking about Streamlight. Yep, I feel comfortable reviewing it because I have used it. Maybe this is going to be a conversation, but I'm back. I haven't been on in a while. I've been taking care of my family, taking care of some responsibilities, but first, I'm back with another video, and it's good to see all y'all again. So, am I satisfied with the Streamlight that I put on my Glock 43X? Absolutely. I don't have a big apartment that I live in, so I do use it as my bedside gun, or I do put it on my bedside gun. My bedside gun is a 43X slash HK45 with another high lumen light, O-light, but that's another conversation for another day. This is my go-to pistol slash light combination. The TLR7 by Streamlight has been dropped. I've had water on it. I've walked in cold weather. I've walked in hot weather. It's now 92 degrees. It's holding up well. I had it since, about 4 months now. So 4 months of heavy use. And I have no complaints with it. It is a little different than the other lights. The thing that I don't like about it, I don't want to say I don't like about it, but the thing that's different is the switch, the tail trigger here. You gotta like push it down, so when you get a firm grip, once again it's clear. Be quiet, it's clear. The thing that, first of all, I got fat meaty hands, right? So when I put my hands on the gun, I have to like press down. You see that? Maybe I'll zoom in. I have to press down on it, which I guess it takes some getting used to. Versus O-light, which you just kind of, it's like another trigger on the tail where you push in. That's the only complaint I really have for it. Maybe I'm nitpicking, but in low light conditions or no light conditions, and I'll drop some video footage in from Maine when I'm up there with this, and I do bring this when I'm up in Maine with the 15-round magazines. It does what it needs to do. I feel like we put a lot of emphasis on weapon lights and their use, and I don't think it is a serious thing, but it's not that serious. I know people who run cheap, like Chinese knockoffs of lights, and they work fine. Whatever works for you. I do know like there's better brands out there than Streamlight. I recently just found out Streamlight is an American company. O-light's a Chinese company. And then Surefire, of course, which is like the standard, is an American company. Apparently it's better. Better for what? That's to be determined. I guess if I'm out in the desert shooting at cactus, it's better. But for my inner city use, Streamlight works fine. It does light up the interior of my home. When I'm outside taking the trash out, it lights up about 100 yards out. I'll also roll some footage of that when I go take the trash out, so you can see how far the light shoots. I have no complaints, really. Once again, I'm in a well-lit city, so I just feel like you should prepare yourself for the place you're in, the city you're in, and it is what it is. Maybe I'll edit that part out. But if you're going to put a weapon light on your gun, it should be according to where you live. And I live in a city, so I don't need the power of the sun shooting out of my gun. Now, in a shit hit the fan scenario, maybe I do need the sun. And I have other weapon lights by O-light that are 2,000, 2,500 lumens. I have a 5,000 lumen flashlight. Like, I have my flashlights, right? So, in those scenarios, I guess we'll cross that bridge when I get there. But I have absolutely no complaints from Streamlight. So I guess this is like a first impressions by it. If you're going to run a Glock 43X, I highly recommend it. A lot of people are in my last comments on my last video just commenting that, the TLR7 is the light for the 43X, which I guess you can say, yeah. There's another variant out. It's like the TLR8. All that is the same 500 lumen weapon light with a green laser on it. I don't really care much about lasers for weapon lights. I did at first because I thought they were cool, but I don't have a use for them. Maybe for like my long rifles, I'll do that, but for my handguns, I don't really care about lasers. I guess that's another conversation for another day. But first impression wise, the Streamlight TLR7 is it's a beast. It's good for both low light scenarios or almost complete dark scenarios, and it does the job. It's impact resistant, it is water resistant. Product specifications: the O-Light, lumens 500, runtime 1.5 hours at the brightest setting. The beam distance 140 meters. The max candela 5,000. It is a battery powered weapon light, so it's the CR123 lithium batteries, which I have an abundance of. All you need is one. The length of it's about 3 inches. The weight is about 3 ounces. Comes in several colors. I have the black one. There's a flat dark earth, and a black. So that is the product specifications of the weapon light. See, it's pretty dark in those bushes up there, but look up there. So, I mean, this is definitely not going to light up the whole neighborhood. Come over here and catch this footage over here. But as you can see, especially up in those trees, it goes out pretty far. And this is what it's like living in a city. We have lights everywhere. We're not in the middle of the woods, as y'all probably would think. What the heck is that? Is that a... Look at the feds spying on me. They pulled out the helicopter. They got a whole searchlight. You see the searchlight? It's actually a searchlight. Yo, what you doing, bro? What you doing, bro? Yo, I'm telling you, y'all think China's spying on me. I got something from them because I got my own nukes. Anyways, back to the review. It's a good weapon light. It's a breezy 58 degrees out here. See that? Quick draw on it. But this is as dark as it's gonna get in my neighborhood. So I think we got a winner here. If you live in a rural area, I guess you'll probably want to see what it's like to be in complete dark. Maybe I'll catch that footage for you at a later time. But this is what we have. Welcome to my neighborhood. So it's a hard recommend for the Streamlight weapon light. If you're looking for something for your Glock 43X, I think you can't really beat it. I got it on Amazon for about $130. It does the job, and it comes with both like Glock or 1913 rail attachment. So, and it's pretty simple to attach. I do recommend the Streamlight TLR7.